And so as promised, this is the follow-up. I do have to say that replaying Stalker gives me a wonderful break from my usual kill planetmans or haul biowaste to station stuff that I do on almost daily basis. Anyways, I remind you that if you haven't played this game through at least once, I highly recommend you to do that right now, before I spoil all the secrets for you. Right, well then let's get into this, shall we? Now then, when making the first video I sort of forgot about few things, and here I make up for it. So the first things on this list are suppressors. In Shadow of Chernobyl you can find 2 suppressors fairly easy. Well, at least one of them anyways. First one and the hardest one to find is located in buildings near the bridge crossing in Cordon. In the video you can see exactly what you have to do to get your prize. I do have to say that this attachment can be used on most weapons, and even though it really doesn't do much, if anything at all, I still like the sound of most weapons using it. And of course, no muzzle flash is also a bonus. And so the second suppressor you can find in garbage. There you just go to Best's place. In first video, in this very same place, I showed how you can get literal shit ton of ammo. So if you're interested, go rewatch the first one. Anyway, suppressor here is located in one of those trucks, and getting into it is a bit of a hassle, but it's fairly easy, unlike the previous one at least. And after taking care of that, you can go further west and get some random supplies and items from that small bandit camp if you wish. Right, and moving on to Dark Valley. Outside the X18 complex, or whatever that thing is called, you can find the best item in the whole game that'll give you game-breaking boost to every stat, a guitar, as well as some other useless crap. Frankly, this loot spot I include just for the lols, as they say, but really the only useful thing there is the artifact. But nonetheless, if you like to collect items, these are a must. And speaking of looting, here's a tip for you. If you wish to transport more stuff than you can carry, find a dead body. Yes, it sounds preposterous, but nonetheless, do it. Since you're able to drag corpses and put stuff in them, it makes sense to fill those portable loot crates with whatever stuff you want and slowly drag them to wherever you need. Though I hate fiddle fucking around with those corpses and I always carry whatever I can, and money is not really the issue. If you really want extra money, yeah, you have to do it. Man. Now that I think of it, if this was real, one day you would stumble upon some random dude just casually dragging corpses around with thousands of weapons strapped to them. Man, the look itself would be something. Right, and moving on. Once you come to army warehouses, there are several things, amazing things you can get in there. First of which is Sniper TR, a unique version of normal TR. It shoots slower, but accuracy is spot on, and now that's what I like. Though I must say that this weapon is a quest item that you can either give up for some quest rewards or keep it, as a greedy fuck you most likely are. Hey, I'm not judging, I keep this thing for myself all the time. And now then, moving on to Bloodsucker Village. The name quite obviously tells you everything you need to know about it. So pick up some ammo to deal with those things. Still, in one of the houses, or rather its basement, you'll find a bulldog. Essentially, a grenade launcher. Even though throughout the game you can't really collect that many grenades for this thing, the devastation this thing can bring is amazing. Unfortunately, again, this weapon is a quest item, but have no fear, it's okay to give it in for the quest, because there's another bulldog hiding in Freedom's camp. Or rather their armory. Again, just like Bandit Armory, just shoot the lock and get in. Sure, you can join Freedom if you care, but seriously, what kind of a loser would do that? Anyhow, they possess that bulldog in there that can be used for anything you wish. Though, just like with RPG, it's quite heavy. And finally, the last cool thing you can find is Winter BC, the best weapon in the game, arguably. The weapon can be easily found in one of the barracks, and once you get it, the game might as well be over because this thing is just amazing, with a lot of power and precision, as well as bullet drop. And you know, it's kinda funny that both snipers in this game are less powerful and accurate than Vintar. Plus, you can't sprint with those snipers. Well, with Vintar you can. And yet, when you think about it, when you can kill almost anyone with 2 bullets or less, 10 round mag doesn't really sound that bad. And so, there you go, Stalker. Some exploits, secrets and other stuff for your adventures. Mind you, that these were the most important things in my opinion, and I did leave out some minor stashes and places, so rest assured there are plenty more for you to find. And hey, if you didn't find the stash you were looking for, maybe check out the first video on this stuff. But till then, good hunting, stalkers.